Well, hello, friends. Another episode of the Unfiltered Podcast. I'm actually in line waiting for my son to get out of school. So I'm going to spend a couple minutes with you guys to talk about some big news in the NFL today, that happened yesterday, rather. I want to react to. That is Mr. Dak Prescott getting his extension with the Dallas Cowboys. A historic contract, actually. His biggest signing bonus, I think, ever. I believe it was like somewhere on the neighborhood of $70 million signing bonus. 4 years, $160 million. Lots of opinions about this transaction. You know, this has been a fluid situation that's been going on for well over a year about Dak Prescott's future and whether or not he'll get, get the big money that some people says he deserves, some say that doesn't deserve. You know, it's a very big, conversation, mainly because of the fact that it's the Dallas Cowboys. Anything in Dallas Cowboys, garners big attention and lots of attention and, just a lot of viewers. So, my opinion on this is, look, I'm always pro player. You get your money where you can. I'm always in that. I understood some of the apprehension on Dallas's end about wanting to pay him, Aaron Rodgers type money, Tom Brady type money, a guy who's a good quarterback. I consider him a top 10 quarterback this past season, who also did get hurt after I think it was week 4, week 5. Now, granted, the Dallas Cowboys season was already on the skids even before he got hurt. He did play pretty well in those 4 or 5 games prior to the injury, and he was proving to be at least a guy you had to really consider giving him the money. And so, my opinion is this. It's did they overpay Dak Prescott by virtue of what he has been for the last couple of years? Yeah, I would say so. But, again, this is not about whether or not you overpaid or not. This is about marketplace. If you don't have Dak Prescott as a quarterback, where are you going? Who's your next option? Andy Dalton had a chance to make a case to maybe be a guy that can at least be a short future for the Cowboys after Prescott got hurt. He got hurt himself too. He didn't play particularly well also too on top of that. You really, in that kind of conversation, you can't really, blame Dallas here. There's not much options they had left on the table. I mean, unless you're going after Deshaun Watson, I don't know the cap situation, but clearly they weren't even being discussed in that conversation of going after Deshaun Watson, someone of that ilk. So you got a quarterback who many consider a top 10 quarterback right now at this point. You just lock him up. The salary cap is rising. I don't think it's going to be necessarily a big stranglehold on the salary cap. Dallas Cowboys find a way to, you hopefully find a way for their sake to keep things relatively manageable. But at the end of the day, you're not winning out of quarterback. You're not getting to the playoffs out of quarterback. Like the days of having an elite defense and an average quarterback to win, those days are pretty much over. You need, an elite, above average elite quarterback gets you easily about 8 wins a year. Dak Prescott at this point is probably in that conversation. 8 wins a year. So. My son's in the background. So at this point, you might as well take a chance. You've had now 4 or 5 years of being able to see this guy. He's always been more good than bad. Might as well lock him up and see what happens. It's a 4 year, and I think the best part too here for the Cowboys, it's a 4 year deal. So if does not at least match the ability of what he's been the last couple of years in the 4 years, you let him walk. And that's it. But Dak Prescott's also young enough where if he does do well in the next 4 years, he's in for another cash in. So anyway, that's it. My son's in the background distracting me, so I gotta go. But kudos to Dak getting money, man. I'm proud of him. So until then, see you.